Hey, it's Francis Mills here coming to you live. As everybody knows, today I have a voice and I'm always going to speak at what's on my mind. It is my life, my journey, my understanding, my knowledge, and what I have experienced things in life, or what I hear from the horse's mouth. So, first of all, I'd like to thank my Heavenly Father to give me this strength to rise and shine, and sometime to mentor other women that don't have a voice. So, 3 things I really dislike among some of our families, friends, ex-in-laws, cousins, or people that you don't associate with. They might associate with those other people that you know, or your cousin, or your ex. And people judge you for wrong without even knowing you. So, 3 things that I really dislike is number 1, and that is carry on, gossip, and twisty talk. Number 2, it's that lateral violence. That lateral violence is not good. That really need to change. How people can destroy other people, or people can get hurt when people take a blind eye or take side for wrongdoing. Number 3, that lying. When you're gonna be lied to constantly, that can really fuck your head up, and you go through depression. And when you hit the bottom, that really destroy you, the inner part of you. So what you have actually gone through to get you down to that sort of level, and their mental illness. And mental illness is not a fun thing for whoever is going through in life. And we shouldn't be ashamed of it. There is nothing to be ashamed of, because people that don't understand, and they're quick to judge you, making fun of you, them kind of people, mina dimmadin people that got no moral, people not being taught properly to understand what other people has gone through. I only go talk on behalf of a woman, okay? I talk on behalf of, because I am a man and Aboriginal woman, and I am proud of it. But maybe there's other women out there are listening to my voice, and maybe you can see yourself that what you have experienced, or maybe I put it across to remind women out there, it's never too late, okay? It's never too late. Okay, this topic I really want to talk about is how some people, I go focus on all island people. Some, now listen to me, look at my mouth, some, they can be so naive, rude, ignorant, jealous, or don't understand really about zippy this one blue you. If you really know the island adoption culture protocol. Some people think it's okay to approach someone and suck it talk. Suck it talk can be like, or how many pikinini person he got and talk about that person's family. So I go talk in general to try and make people understand if this is appropriate and he comes under that island adoption protocol. When you could be an outsider or a relative or a family and you think you know the family, or you're gonna be naive and be sarcastic and jealous, you go suck and talk. Well, how many pikinini or that pikinini iblo that person or uda apu blame or uda tati blame, uda mother or uda father. So I just want to try and put this across here to everybody. We all know this Kentia. Island adoption, when you be given from the day you be born, you be given away for that another family. This one be you zip now. Nobody have the right to question the siblings. Nobody got no right to ask questions, because them kind people got no respect. Them kind people, you're jealous. And them kind people want to know more information. But when you ask question to somebody that never spoke about, or it's not that person to actually give you information, you respect that. So when people go suck a talk for a person and ask question, where family are you from, or this one pikinini, how many pikinini, and that person got no right to relate that or say that, because they think they're an outsider, or they think they're family, but they just want to see for themselves if you really know that family where you've been given to, for one you sabi about that family. One name totem, where you from. But when you think about it, it's all about jealousy. You know, this thing about who you want to represent or to be recognized or represent, sorry, you know, could be your parents, you want to use the totem, you know, and you've got the right to. Nobody shouldn't question that, because you represent two totem by your family, and nobody shouldn't question or be sarcastic at relatives and ask questions if you really know your family or want to know. This politics, when it comes to a cultural adoption, in a way that you want to represent your family, or could be your grandparents, if you want to represent Baidam, or if you want to represent Kudal, crocodile, Baidam what a shark, you've got the right to, because you're proud as a human being, you're proud as a person to recognize and to represent your family. And when you get people asking questions and being sarcastic and jealous, them kind of people, you really need to shut the fuck up, because you're upsetting people and put that person in an awkward position that that person don't have to answer to you or to anybody. Some people really don't care about when people trying to be recognized, or to go ahead, you know, and be happy and do things with love, do things with respect, do things to, you know, come together as one, because we're supposed to be all Torres Strait Islander people, and we're all come from different totem. But sometime in the same tribe, maybe get the same totem but different surname. But if you want to represent your mother or your father or your mother, parents, they totem, you go right ahead. You don't need permission from nobody to be represented or to be recognized. And people shouldn't be naive and ask questions about if you've been adopted to that family, because children as growing up hasn't been told or don't know, because what had been happened those days when you give your pickaninny away and when you have your own children, other relatives shouldn't ask questions and be so rude and disrespect for the person that you're asking question to, or to the parents that grew that parents up, or that parent. So them kind of people are real jealous people. Them kind of people are real two-faced. Them kind of people are real selfish and ignorant and just wanna be. And then I tell ya, them kind of people, proper jealous. Don't ever put yourself in a position that you approach someone and talk about or ask question about your family or your parent or your parents, about where they come from and who are they, or talk about if someone been adopted into that family, who the proper parents blame. This is so wrong. And I tell you, if I see somebody has been doing that, I will cut you down. Because we all island people or any people, we should be really respecting culture protocol, island adoption. It mean a big thing for we. Don't ever get our children confused. And for relatives out there, if he's gonna be so naive and be so rude and be so disrespectful, you don't need to be around when we can know this kind of people like you are very jealous people and got no respect for the family. That you question somebody, that you put that person in a very awkward position to think that that person going to answer you. Now who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? So, people out there, or Torres Strait Islander people, you can be from the top Western, Thursday Island, One Island, Central, Eastern, wherever. Island adoption, cultural adoption, you mean a big thing. Don't ever disrespect that, and don't ever question someone that you want answered, because some people in this kind, they full of jealousy and they fucking lying people and they two-faced. So I put it across here for anybody. This is just general I'm talking. So this is so true. Don't ever question someone and be so naive, because you can see this kind, it's full of jealousy. If you want to represent your parents, if you want to represent your grandparents, you go right ahead with the totem. You don't answer to nobody. You should be proud and stand proud. So, I speak my mind. And if people don't like what I say, they'll boot it. But it is what it is.